Hi friends, welcome back to my channel again. So in this video I'm going to review TCS company. Let's jump into the video, friends. So basically friends, I have opened Glassdoor and I have searched for TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. So I got this whole bunch of data. So talking about the company, TCS is headquartered in Mumbai. It is founded in 1968. That means it is around 32, 42 and 46 years old company. This is into computer hardware development, and you know what, there are 6 lakh employees in this company. So this is one of the highest employer in the world, I would say. And its competitors are like Accenture, IBM and Infosys. It is basically a service based company handling multiple projects in India and across the world. And keeping that aside, let's start taking a look at reviews. So basically the company is having 3.9 rating, which means this is a better company, almost a better company. And it is founded in, there are 1 lakh reviews so far. And this is the first time I'm seeing a company with this many reviews. And keeping that aside, I recommend you to remember this guy named Rajesh Gopinathan. He is the CEO of TCS right now. It will change when the organization changes something. And I want you to remember this name, because whenever someone asks you in the interview about what do you know about TCS, then you can probably tell his name. And keeping that aside, let's talk about individual reviews. So for culture and values, the rating is 4, and diversity and conclusion, it is 4.1, work-life balance 3.9, senior management 3.3, compensation and benefits 3.1, and career opportunities 3.7. So if you know this, if you notice this changes, you can see everything is better in this company, but compensation and benefits, senior management are very far less, and there in this company there is a scope to improve these two things. So friends, if your concern is salary, probably you need to think twice before you joining in this organization, to be frank. And keeping that aside, let's talk about employee sentiment. 75% of the employees are recommending their friends to join in the company, and 86% of the employees are approving their CEO, and 73% TCS has a positive business outlook. And one more thing I wanted to tell you personally, friends, Tata Group is one of the ethical organization in the world. So this company won't lay off any employees. So it is a completed job security organization, I would say. And keeping that aside, let's talk about pros and cons working in this company. So pros are like good on-site opportunities for person, good company for starting the career for freshers, make a point on this, and good to work, friendly environment, good company to start your career, and good place to learn new technologies. So most of the reviews are related to the freshers, so it is a great platform for freshers, I would say. And coming to the cons, work-life balance and work pressure. No work-life balance in particular project. Salary hike is very low for the freshers. Low salary for experienced people. Lot of politics inside the project. So just assume a company with 1 lakh employees, the decision making would be very late or very delay. And a company with handling some multiple projects, there is some sort of work-life balance disturbance and pressure. And a company which is paying more than 6 lakh employee salaries, it is definitely have its numbers, right? So that is the reason salaries are pretty less in this company. But however, for freshers, get a good experience in this company, friends. And moreover, talking about the most recent reviews, we'll understand more about the company. Tata is just pride of India, friends. Just keep this in your mind. And keeping that aside, the latest ratings in 28 November. So systems engineer in Bangalore, good for freshers, good work culture, projects or great scope learning for freshers. Cons, work-life balance is mediocre during initial months. And in US, experienced companies great with work-life balance. Cons are low rises, they want you in office even though job can be done remotely. And Windows Server administrator, work-life balance, supportive management. Cons, low CTC, hike is too low. And in Pune, senior DevOps engineer, good place to work. Cons, administration has too much politics at that time. And in Gujarat, good for freshers, no promotion and increment provided are the cons. And beautiful infrastructure and working conditions for data research analyst. And cons are increment or appraisal for fresher is worst. And most of the things, projects matter. So these are the reviews, friends. There are more than 1 lakh reviews, so you can take a look as many as you need, and do let me know which one you like the most, and you'll understand more about the company, friends. And keeping that aside, let's talk about the jobs. I'm sure there are like thousands of jobs available in this company. Here they have posted like 12 job openings in Glassdoor, but there are some thousands of openings. I recommend you to watch my previous video where I have shared information about how to search, filter and apply for the jobs. That will definitely help you, friends. So I'll be sharing that video link in the description, so do take a look. And keeping that aside, let's talk about the salary part. There are only 128k, that means 1,28,000 salaries that have been posted in Glassdoor, friends. So just assume how big the company is. For systems engineer, the salary is 4,79,000. Assistant systems engineer 3,65,000. So these are probably for freshers. Software engineer 4,50,000. 16 lakh for associate consultant. 6,65,000 for IT analyst. 15 lakh for consultant. Project manager 12,44,000. And for process associate 2,52,000. So let's see the salaries here. So the lowest salary is 2,10,000 for a graduate trainee, and 49 lakh for a VP. And these are the salaries, friends. The highest salary is 49 lakh and the lowest salary is 2 lakh. But the thing is, salaries are paid to 1,28,000. I mean 6 lakh people per month. That might be like an entire income of a specific state or half of the country. So just keep that in mind, friends. And keeping that aside, let's talk about interviews. So interviews are something that will help you to understand whether you can clear the interview or not. And the difficulty is 2.7, which means it is just a namely discussion difficulty, I would say. If you have good skills, you can definitely crack the interview without much efforts. And interview experiences, if you are giving an interview, here you will get 76% of the positive experience, 8% negative, and 6% neutral experiences. This is what you can assume, or this is how the interviews work here. And keeping that aside, how to get an interview in this company. So 51% of the employees or the people who have applied online, 51% of the employees are campus recruitment, so that means freshers. So freshers, just mark this point, that 51% of the TCS employees are the freshers, and 32% are the people who have applied online. That means I have created a video on how to search, filter and apply for the jobs, so probably you can take a look at this part. And 5% recruiter, employee referral 4%, in other recruitment agency 3%. So these are the interview ratings. So I'm telling you again, I'm repeating you, these 51% of the employees are freshers in TCS, friends. If any fresher is looking for a job, probably TCS might give you an opportunity if you have good skills. And keeping that aside, I want you to take a look at interview reviews here, so you will understand more about the interview part. So let's say BPS interview or technical consultant interview. You can see this. I applied through an employee referral. I interviewed at TCS. It will take the whole process one long day. Prepare to spend 1 day in TCS campus. 2 technical round, 1 management round, and last HR round will be there. Questions would be architecture point of view, all questions, complexes development. For systems engineer, Java OOP concepts and multi-threading concepts. And for freshers, working project and coding questions to solve. And technical test is like MCQs and 2 coding questions. So keep this in mind, friends, what kind of questions you can expect if you are giving an interview in the TCS. I recommend you to go with this interviews feedback. And keeping that aside, there are 17,000 interview feedbacks or resources that you have, friends. So I think you need to take a look at this whenever you're giving an interview in TCS. And keeping that aside, let's see this. So as I said, the difficulty is 78%. 2.72%. So that means it is not highly difficult. You can crack the interview if you have a good skills. And the hardest interviews are like assistant systems engineers, and systems engineer and software engineer roles were rated as the easiest one in TCS. And the hiring process takes 14 days as an average, whereas assistant systems engineer was 9 days. They have hired in 9 days, and the systems engineer roles are the slowest with 13 days of hiring process. And these are like common stages of interview: presentation 17%, group panel 17, 1-to-1 13. So these are like common stages of interview. I hope it will give some good insights if you are giving an interview here in TCS. And next, benefits. So talking about the benefits, the rating is around 3.7, which means it is good plus and less than better, by the way. And keeping that aside, maternity and paternity leave, better health policies, and you will get maternity leave plus LWP. I don't know what is it. If any TCS employee is watching the video, do let me know. And overall experience is considered good health care and insurance policies. And TCS has a lot of benefits: very good security, work-life balance, good company to work at. Worst and best are there in Gurgaon. Very less hike and not much appreciation. The PF amount is fraction of total salary. So these are the reviews, friends, related to the benefits. There are still 8,800 reviews. If you have a moment, you can take a look and learn more about the benefits of TCS. And keeping that aside, next, photos. So you can take a look at photos, so you'll understand more about the company. I mean the campuses, the people, and the culture of the company. You can understand more if you are taking a look at these images. And I think that's it for this video, friends. And if you ask me if you can join in this company, I recommend you to work with the company, learn more, and learn more, get to know more about the TCS. It's a pride of India. And just share your experience in the comment section, so we can share it with our viewers. And that's it for this video, friends. In my upcoming video, I would be sharing more relevant information. Until then, keep watching my videos and do not forget to subscribe my channel for more future videos. Thank you and have a great day.